and welcome to Boss Advisory. Today we're going to talk about how to never work again after making 5 investments. Half of millennial millionaires live in California. When you look at what's happening, it's evident that they relocate to California before becoming millionaires. Silicon Valley is a startup hub. Young, brilliant people travel to California to compete for the best tech jobs. Software engineers make a few $100,000 here, but it doesn't make them millionaires. Employees are usually paid with stock options. Google doesn't want to lose an amazing employee. Human minds drive invention and growth, so they pay you with stock options to keep you working. You'll get shares. If you've worked for the company for 3, 5, or 10 years, you may wish to work for Zach because he altered the company's name to Meta. You can't. You must stay until the conclusion of your contract to use your options if you depart. What makes millionaires? Paying employees with stocks is tax-deductible, so everyone wins. The company manufactures tax-deductible stocks from thin air, making smart people wealthy. It's a win-win situation. Yet, it's not unusual for riches to amass in one city, state, or small group. Top 1% hold 43.4% of global wealth. The Pareto Principle is everywhere. What investments must you make to be in the top 1%? What industries will rule the future? Where should you invest to never work again? Well, number 1, climate tech. Oil generated America's first billionaire and the world's richest a century ago. John Rockefeller grasped the value of oil and rapidly began creating his empire, which he monopolized. In 1913, he was worth $900 million, or 3% of the US GDP. 3% of the US GDP is $630 million. Therefore, he was richer than Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos combined. That's why he had 34 firms. These companies are still leaders today. This sector has impacted geopolitics by making Middle Eastern monarchies affluent. Aramco, a state-owned Saudi business that controls the country's oil, is worth over $2 trillion. It was once the most valuable. Even though there is still a lot of oil in 2019, production has reached its peak. Oil is becoming more expensive to extract, which implies oil prices will keep rising or oil corporations won't be able to make a profit, increasing demand for renewable energy. Climate change threatens humanity's future. These two variables fuel climate tech. In 2021, renewable tech will replace oil, which dominated the last 150 years. Globally, climate tech businesses have raised $32 billion. This number will keep rising. So if you want to make a safe investment, invest here. Number 2, healthcare. What occurred in 2020 wasn't shocking. If you look at the history, pandemics has been happening throughout history, and the most recent one happened in 1918. It was catastrophic, but Aztec grew swiftly in the last century, rising life expectancy. If we take care of ourselves, we can live 80, 90, or 100 years. In the past, you were lucky to reach 50. Now life starts at 50. And 2020 was a warning that if we stopped focusing on our health, everything we accomplished may be lost in an instant. We can also invent life-extending technology. Moderna invented the first mRNA vaccine, which doesn't require injecting the real virus, but enough to create comparable cells. With this technology, we can create drugs faster, better, and cheaper. Moderna investors have generated huge gains. Biotech firms are new. Roche, Pfizer, Vertex, it's risky to manufacture a single batch with any of these firms. But Vanguard Health ETF. It holds Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, and other biotech stocks. 3. VTI. People normally recommend the S&P 500 ETF, but it's not the only one. S&P 500 firms are fantastic, but there are others. As of 2019, there are 32.5 million US enterprises, and thousands are stock market listed. So, you want to benefit from S&P 500 firms, which control the economy. Tesla recently joined the S&P 500. There are many fantastic non-S&P 500 companies. The VTI ETF replicates the US equity market, providing a diversified, low turnover portfolio for a low fee. It includes all investable US equity. It is low cost and long term investments are great. It's one of my top rated ETFs. 4. Rates. Since I was 16, I've worked in real estate. I adore it because of its regular cash flow. You control it and it pays you. It needs management, but it's manageable. Though it's not for everyone. Property problems are constant. You need renters and repairs, pay taxes, remodel, and more. It is time consuming. Real estate's escalating values make it special. They'll recover from crashes. Take 2008 real estate meltdown. Prices not only went back to where they were, but have risen significantly since then. How do you invest without buying property? Answer is rates. Rates are property owning and property managing firms traded on the stock market. Indirectly, you invest in real estate by buying a REITs. REITs ETFs like VNQ invest in several REITs, which I enjoy. 5. Online education. With internet, education has become widely accessible. We should have switched to online education long ago, with places like Khan Academy, Skillshare, and others. We should have moved to online education long time ago, but we didn't. 2020 pushed the globe to move to online education, and it seems like this will continue for the next decade or so. Today, you can access any knowledge online, learn anything from YouTube, and master any skill from a blog. This sector offers many investment opportunities. Traditional means include listed education firms or ETFs focusing on this industry. If you're good at something, you can break into this industry. I favor startups since they're growing fast and have a lot of promise. With all the new technologies we have, I'm sure education will look different in 20 years. We are all looking for the best investment. Here's one of the millennial ways you can try to work on that allows you to make profitable money online right from the comfort of your own home. And as a matter of fact, you can take it with you anywhere you go. If that interests you, make sure to click the first link down below to find out. Thank you guys so much for watching Boss Advisory. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and hit the bell so you get notified on every new incredible content we make for you. Have a wonderful day and see you on the next one.